What is up, Riley, and all you fish-keeping Jamaica red boys and girls? I'm Aquafunk, and Riley asked me to hit you guys up to let you guys know on how I feel about a particular plant. And the plant that I'm going to talk about is guppy grass. Now, I've used guppy. I'm not a plant guy. I'm putting that straight out there. Boom. I'm not a plant guy. They call me Mr. Brown Thumb. Take that how you want to. I mean, there's a lot of jokes in that statement right there, but I'm not good at plants, but there are certain plants that you don't have to be good at. Guppy grass is one of them, and I've bred fish, I've kept fish outside, I've kept fish indoors, and I've used guppy grass in a whole bunch of different scenarios, and that's one of the big pluses of guppy grass. I'm gonna go over the pluses and some of the negative things about guppy grass. But guppy grass, it's a fast-growing plant that does not need a whole lot of maintenance, a whole lot of care. Now, it grows fast, so, you know, you might have to pull some apart, take some off. It's more of a bush, you know. You don't have to bury it in soil or gravel. You can just let it plop right in your water, and it'll float around and grow. And the big benefits to guppy grass, a lot of it is how fast it grows. When plants grow fast, they eat up a lot of nitrates, which is produced in your water that normally you can take out with water. Is the only way you can take out with water changes. Guppy grass can definitely help with that. If you are breeding fish, whether it be in a single, you know, just a one-time deal, or you're breeding fish, you know, mass production, guppy grass is exactly what it is. Grass is where guppies and guppy fry can go in and hide until they are big enough to come out where they won't be ate. Now, it also produces microorganisms that live in and around the guppy grass that your fry can munch on, right? So right there, you're feeding your fry. Secondly, it's a plant, so it produces oxygen, okay? So not only is it a filter, but it's an aerator, and it's a food source. If you have big fish, cichlids and whatnot, and you have more guppy grass than you can handle, then guppy grass is a great source of vegetation for some of your more carnivorous fish. And what that does is that will offset the high protein diet you might be feeding it, so that the digestive tract of your fish, you know, can stay running smoothly. Okay, let me tell you a story about guppy grass. Guppy grass, I had a tank outside where I kept, I'm living in Florida, and I kept some live bears. It was mollies and swordtails and stuff, and I had them in a 29 outside, and I had some guppy grass in there, and that's it. You know, I had a filter and everything, right, air. But when I moved into my shed, I put this tank because I had nowhere to put it. It didn't fit inside the way I wanted the tanks to fit. So I kept it outside of the shed, off to the back to the side, and it was underneath some trees. And I removed the filter from it, but I kept the air line in there so that the air from my shed, all the excess air, can go out there without making a noise. So I put it in that tank just to, well, I forgot about the tank because I never saw it, you know, out of sight, out of mind. This tank, over time, started to thrive. The guppy grass pretty much filled up the entire tank. There was no algae in it because it wasn't in direct sun, and this guppy grass didn't need the direct sun. So the guppy grass filled it up almost like till it was green. The water was clear. There was no algae on the glass. And if you looked very closely in the little gravel that was in there, there was little itty bitty, I don't know what they call them. They looked like little balls and stuff. It was just spinning all around. I thought I had pulled out all the moles, that's the way Riley said, moles, out the tank, but apparently there was some fry in there. They were growing and thriving. There were little tadpoles in there, and look, I didn't feed this tank. I didn't change the water on it. Apparently, a lot of the microorganisms and bugs and whatnot, when it rained, it would fall off of the leaves and into the tank. So just by having guppy grass in this tank allowed this tank to thrive, okay, without no interference or help from me. I didn't feed it, I didn't do water change, I didn't do nothing. But this tank was had fish in it that were beautiful and fat and happy. So I mean, that's one of the amazing things about this thing. It grows fast and it does a lot. Now, one of the biggest downfall of guppy grass, here's the biggest downfall. The biggest downfall of guppy grass is if you plan on having other plants in your aquarium along with guppy grass, you might be starving your other plants from nutrients because the guppy grass will outcompete the other plants. I know that from experience because it's happening to me now. So yeah, Riley, that's my thing on guppy grass. If used correctly, it's incredibly beneficial. So, hey, you know, It is what it is. Guppy grass. It works. I dig it.